Walker bouncing! Sam Walker! Welcome back, young man!
This young rooster, Sam Walker, he's a gambler, a risk taker. Small in stature, he's a new age rugby league footballer who acts first and worries about it later.
Walker, nice from the Roosters.
Somehow creating space and time by doing funky things before he passes,
Gets up and goes again.
before he kicks.
Oh, this could be outrageous.
In 5 games from a long injury layoff, Sam Walker's created twice as many try assists as any other halfback.
How does Sam Walker do that?
13.
Brilliant football from a young half.
And get this, next best is the gifted Nathan Cleary on 7.
You just keep getting it there, keep getting it there. If you hit that right foot, then you've got that contact on the ball as well.
Already, Walker's won a Dally M Rookie of the Year, yet still playing like he's in the backyard, out there with his mates.
Some brilliance from the kid.
Forget about completions and field position. With this kid, it's always next try wins.
A miracle play.
Brilliant. Absolutely sensational.
It is extraordinary. If you look hard enough, there's a bit of Alfie Langer about him, which is fair enough, seeing how they both spent their early days running around in Ipswich, the footballing nursery, 40 minutes drive southwest of Brisbane.
Oh, we're seeing some rugby league played here.
This Friday, on a cold, late winter's night, Sam Walker will show you when to walk away, and more importantly, when to run. It is a ripper. The Roosters and the Bulldogs, finals bound, right here on Fox League.
Hello and welcome to NRL 360 Rugby League from every angle. Joining me, Gordon Tallis, Dan Ganane and Dave Riccio. Sam Walker, the gambler. How good has he been so far, or since he's returned from injury for the Sydney Roosters? Let's have a look at his stats, actually, Gordy, before I come to you. 5 games, 13 try assists, 9 by the way of kicks, 4 line break assists. Immediate impact upon return, Gordy.
Yeah, absolutely, and he's had a few injuries as well, so just imagine if he can put a couple of seasons together without injuries. But what a player he does. He's got the short kicking game of Alf, long passing game, like his dad, actually. So, but he's pretty much got everything but just experience now.
Well, 9 try assists from kicks, right? But you see all the different ways. Grubbers, high kicks for the wingers. It is Alfie-like in its creativity. Look at this, you know, the ball, that's an incredible try in the wet at Brookvale, but he gives them something different. They've got Canterbury this week. They're the sort of side you've got to throw something different at because they're so good defensively. He is the exact type of player that could actually flourish against a very tough defensive team.
Very cool.
A lot of times in our game, guys, it can get a little bit robotic because coaches just copy each other's game plans and try and shut them down. The key with that is Sammy Walker, you don't really know what's coming next. And I reckon that's the biggest issue for the opposition coach on how do you shut this bloke down. He might skip down the short side, a little chip through, grubber kick, as Dan said, one of the best kicking games in the comp. It's such a fall to have for Sam Walker, and I think, Gordy, you spot on. Like, those numbers, boys, off the back of a torn ACL, like seriously, look at them. 13 try assists in 5 games off the back of a torn ACL. He's done a huge
Still don't know
job.
what Brent Reid was smoking. He was smoking something very good.
Right, you've got to let that go. The poor man has been battered into submission.
All the way.
He's dead
Just
already.
giddy up. That's right.
He's dead already.
You haven't even pulled the whip yet, Dan.
Yeah, I haven't got the whip out.
Hey, let me ask you this. 3 games with Savala. They've won all 3, average score 38. You're a halves player. Have you seen enough to know that's a very good combination?
Yes, they complement each other. And I said it early on in the year, even before Sam come back, I would partner him with Savala because his short kicking game in Sam is brilliant, instinctive play. Whereas Savala, big body, really good defender, great long kicking game, gets the game plan on, doesn't test his hand too much or take too much risk because his partner in crime, the gambler, he takes a lot of risk, right? So, yeah, Dan, I love it. And it's getting better every week. So it's exciting for them. But this is a big one against the Dogs. It's a different test. Now, the Roosters, some say it was a rebuilding year, but they're still on the edge of the 8. Would you classify it as a successful year so far? And have they done well considering?
Oh, well, I do, especially with the experience that they lost. Jared Rea-Hargreaves, he was the cornerstone of their side for a long time. He had some sort of Alfie-style stat where he didn't play, they didn't win. Keary, that's another experienced grand final half, and they lost a bit of talent out wide as well. Yeah, mate, absolutely.
Mate, disappointing for me. I've got this team. I had this team, and I'm not giving up on them yet. I had them in the grand final this year.
You're right.
They've got 5 Origin players, right?
Yeah.
Tedesco, Tupou, Mark Nawaqanitawisi, Rob Toya, Sammy Walker, Victor Radley, Angus Crichton, Lindsay Collins. I mean, seriously, listen to that lineup. Listen to that roster.
I'll push back a little bit.
Connor Watson.
They're missing their key half all year, Sam Walker.
Granted, right?
Their Origin players you just mentioned, you've got Connor Watson, who's a bench player. Lenyu.
So he's not an Origin player?
Well, he's an Origin player, but we're not talking about in key position or halves or big names in Origin football. There's a big difference.
Right.
Lenyu's an impact player, comes off the bench for Origin as well.
So when I talk about Origin players, what we know, Braith, is, and I'm preaching to the converted here, when they get to the big games, they know exactly what the pressure looks like. And those, in the smallest of moments, in those tight games, they've got a roster, be it Connor Watson from the bench, who's played in big games and can get the job done in big games.
Yeah. I think they've done well myself. I disagree. But they beat the Cronulla Sharks with no Origin players.
Absolutely, they did.
Yeah,
they did. They also got.
But you know what, bro?
What do you think about the Sharks then? Well, maybe we'll get to that.
They lost to Cronulla as well in a big game. And this has been the Roosters' downfall. Even before this year, the last 2 or 3 years against top 4 opposition. Every time they played Penrith and Melbourne, we put up the stat. But any team 4th and above, they're 1-12 since the 2022 finals. That's their
millstone for sure.
Top 4 teams are hard to beat. That's why they're top 4 teams.
They're being inconsistent.
But that's their chance. This is why this is such an enticing game because they can beat the Dogs, but are they good enough to do it?
Even Rob Toya, he come from nowhere.
Sure.
So Origin player, yes, but a young bloke who really wasn't expected to play. He was a bolter and did a great job.